Hey everybody, I'm Ash. I'm the adult librarian at Alachua Branch, and today I'm going to show you how to make a sleeve for your e-reader using a bubble mailer and duct tape. I pre-made one so you guys could see exactly what we're doing. I use two types of duct tape, a bubble mailer and Velcro tape. It's like an envelope style. For this, I'm going to use a plastic bubble mailer because it's easier for you to move the duct tape around if you're able to rip it off the plastic. I have two types of duct tape. This can be done with only one type of duct tape if you prefer, or if that's all you have access to. I also have duct tape sticker, an X-Acto knife, a ruler, a pair of scissors, a Sharpie, and I personally am using a cutting mat. You do not have to use one. I just prefer them because visually I like to look at everything all at once. All right, let's get started.
To start, you are going to lay your object down on your bubble mailer, and I suggest leaving about a half an inch on all sides because it's a 3D item, and when you tape it together, you want it to be able to slide in and out smoothly. As you can see here, I'm using a Sharpie pen, and I suggest that you be very delicate while using that if with a plastic mailer, because if you press down too hard, it will cut through the plastic. If you're going to have a sleeve with a flap, I would put a 2-inch wide strip on one end so that it'll fold over and cut with scissors using the X-Acto knife for finer details. Now, if you're going to start taping and you're using a pattern tape, I would suggest leaving about a half an inch on all sides so that you can fold it over. And the great thing about using the plastic mailer is that you can adjust it if it doesn't fit well with the pattern. This is a great time to use the X-Acto knife for cutting the fine details. If you use a solid tape, you don't have to worry about matching anything, but I thought the waviness of the rainbow was very visually appealing. When you are doing your second side, I do suggest having less tape as an overlap because you will be using that second tape as a border. But if you aren't, I would be a little less worried about it. As you can see here, the plastic makes it possible for me to adjust and fix things. Now we're going to use our second tape. With this one, I actually cut it in half, so it's about an inch wide on all sides. I thought it would be much finer when it came to my border. And as you can see, I'm actually saving that extra leftover tape for mistakes because you never know when you're going to see a gap. At this point, you are going to have your Velcro tape out. With your Velcro tape, I would suggest cutting off about an inch and a half to 2 inches. And I would suggest putting them together and put your e-reader inside so you know exactly where it needs to fall where it's closed.
Well, now that you've made your basic e-reader sleeve, you can actually utilize the same technique on other objects. If you have a tablet, or if you have like a Switch or a 3DS or another portable game system, this can be used on a variety of things. You can even make a book sleeve out of it if you would like to keep your books all nice and safe in your backpack. Thank you so much for joining me on this craft. If you're looking for more crafts, please look for our upcoming programs on our website at acliv.us. Bye!